Hey everybody, just gonna shoot a quickie here today. This is my 40 breeder. Right now I've got an angelfish in the tank that you can see up there in the top right hand corner of your screen. I've got a few algae eaters in the tank, and I have a few rubber lip plecos on the bottom, but otherwise I don't have a whole lot of fish in this tank yet. But the Nerite snails are what we're going to be talking about in this video. I have heard for years and years and years that you cannot breed Nerite snails in fresh water. You have to have salt water, or at least extremely brackish water, in order for the Nerite snails to breed. Now, I set up a breeding experiment with Nerite snails quite a while ago, and I've been gradually increasing the salinity of that water over time, and we are now up to just under the salinity of marine water, and I have yet to see any of the eggs in my snail tank hatch. I don't see any small snails. I don't see anything that indicates that I've got snails growing in that tank. However, this tank, I noticed while I was feeding it this evening, I've got two Nerite snails right there, that one, and I've got another little one right there. Now, when I say those are little, look at the size of that compared to my fingertip. And now look at these Nerite snails. These are the size Nerite snails that I put in the tank. And it has been months and months since I put these in the tank. I've actually forgotten how many I really have in there over all this time. I probably had 5 or 6 of them in there at one point. And that was months and months ago. You can see another one right there. And once again, look at the size of that compared to these. These two are tiny. I mean, you can see my rubber lip pleco right there. Look how big the rubber lip looks compared to that little Nerite snail right there. And again, if you consider how long it's been since I've added any new snails, how did I get 2 quarter size or third size Nerite snails in this tank? Are they breeding in fresh water? I do not know. So I would be interested to hear anybody else's point of view. Again, this is what I expect to see with the size of the Nerite snails. This is roughly how big they were when I put them in the tank months ago. And now I've got these two tiny little snails right here and right here. And you can see that one's on the glass. So that is not an exaggeration in size. That is on the glass right there, and it's that small. How is that possible if they're not breeding in here? So you tell me. I would be interested in hearing what your point of view is. If you can tell me why you think I've got tiny little Nerite snails in this tank after all these months and months and months of not putting any new snails in there, I would love to hear somebody else's opinion. If they're not in there breeding, how did they get in there? So thanks for watching this one. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget I do a live stream every Friday night. My quack squeaker usually makes an appearance. He's a ham that loves to be on camera, and he loves to say hello to everybody. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you check out my Friday night live streams. And otherwise, I'm going to say thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you real soon on the next one.